Hello everyone, hope you all safe, healthy and happy. Welcome to Soumya Anve's tutorial. Today we are going to learn a new topic. Before that, we'll do the quick recall what we learned in the last sessions. From the first chapter, we learned about the organization of production, that is land, labor, capital and enterprises. And the second thing, in the second session, we learn about the human capital is very important for the social economical status. We also learned about the GNP, liability, assets, and we know about how the unemployment is the problem in the society and its causes of the unemployment. Now, let's see what is called poverty. Poverty means poorness. People in our daily life, those who are working in the construction areas, in the farms as a labor, in the dhabas, they are called a daily wages workers. Every day they work and they earn. That particular amount is not at all sufficient for their daily needs. Whatever the needs are, there are a minimum needs which really a human life need to survive are food, shelter and clothing, which we are called roti, kapda and makan. After that, there is some more things which are very important for roti, kapda and makan is health. They are not able to get their issues or their problems to the doctor, and they are not able to take that medicines or take that particular nutrition foods or mineral waters at hygienic weather and hygienic and atmosphere. They are not at all getting in their whole life. Now we can say that poverty as a challenge to growth of the economic condition of a country. Now we are going to see two families who are suffering for a poverty. One is living in the village and another one is living in the urban area. Both of them are similar situation. They don't have sufficient food to eat. They don't have clothes and shelter. They are not able to send their child to the school. They are not able to go to the doctor and take the treatment because of low income. They don't have a clean water and sanitization facilities. So we can say that there are some issues related to poverty are landlessness, unemployment, size of families, illiteracy, poor health, child labor, helplessness. How can we know whether the person are poor or not? It depends upon the poverty line, which is the central discussion of the poverty. Always poverty line shows that the person who are not able to fulfill their daily needs, they are coming below poverty line, and those who are sufficient to fulfill their family needs, that comes to the above poverty line. As we can see in the graph, poverty ratio is gradually comes down from 1993-94 to 2011-12. So we can say that after few years, maybe some decades, we will get a poverty become zero. In this graph, we can clearly see the poverty rate in the rural areas are more than urban areas. Why it happens? Because in the urban area, people are working somewhere in some, maybe in the construction areas or maybe in the any dhabas or in any farms, or in they are doing boot polish or everything in the urban area. But in the rural area, there is only one thing, that is called working in the farm. So it becomes a discussed unemployment will increase. So we can say that 80% of the Indian poor live in the rural areas. Mostly in the India country, we are seeing there are some communities which is ignored by the society. They are suffer in the poverty line. Mostly, some communities are 20 to 28%, but the poorness comes from them are 43% in the country. So, why it happens, we can see. As per the graph, we show that Bihar and Odisha continuously to be the two poorest states with poverty ratio of 33.7 and 32.6% respectively. Along with rural poverty, urban poverty is also high in the Odisha, Madhya Pradesh, Bihar and Uttar Pradesh. We can see that the secondary school completion is very low among the poor. Also, we can see in the rural area more marginal land owners among the poor. So, we can say that the poor has its literacy rate becomes low, and the landlessness, medical care all become low among the poor. So as per this, we can realize that they don't have a tap water which are really hygienic and clean. They don't have electricity in their houses. They don't have washrooms for their hygiene. They don't have food sometimes in the days or weeks. Sometimes they are not getting that much of clean clothes to wear. They don't have any type of footwears or everything that is literally luxury for them. They are not able to wear new clothes frequently because that is luxury for them. They don't have footwears because footwears are also luxury for them. So we can say that these types of the people who are suffer that are come under the poverty line. Now we'll see the recent estimate shows while the all India head count ratio, that is HCR, was 21.9% in 2011-12, states like Madhya Pradesh, Assam, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Odisha had above all India poverty level. When we are comparison of these, there has been a significant decline in poverty in Kerala, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Gujarat and West Bengal. States like Punjab and Haryana has traditionally succeeded in reducing poverty with the help of high agriculture growth rates. In Kerala has focused more on human resources development. In West Bengal, land reform measures have helped in reducing poverty, and Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu, public distribution of food grains could have been responsible for the improvement. Now let's see the global poverty scenario. The proportion of people in different countries living in extreme economic poverty, defined by the World Bank as living on less than $1.90 per day, has fallen from 36% in 1990 to 10% in 2015. Due to this, we can say that in the US, people who are coming in the poverty line, those don't have cars. But still in India, car is the luxury. Next come to the poverty decline substantially in China and Southern Asia countries as a result of rapid economic growth and massive investment in human resources development. Number of poor in China has come down from 88% in 1981 to 14.7% in 2008 and now 0.7% in 2015. In the country of South Asia, that is India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Bangladesh and Bhutan, the decline has also been rapid 34% in 2005 to 16.2% in 2013. With decline in the percentage of the poor, the number of poor has also declined significantly from 510.4 millions in 2005 to 274.5 millions in 2013. Because of the different poverty line definitions, poverty in India is. Now let's see the causes of poverty. Heavy pressure of population. If the country has a very high population, the population has to give their 100% to the growth of the economy. But because of the poverty, the people are not able to give the 100% to increase the economic growth in the country. Next come to the unemployment and underemployment. Unemployment because of the lack of so many skills, lack of education, lack of health. The unemployment comes and some people who are also employed but they are not earning sufficient income for their daily needs, so it is also cause of poverty. Now the capital deficiency. People are there in the country, the population are rich, but they doesn't have a physical capital or a liquid capital, so they are not able to do any type of the work. So capital deficiency is also a cause of a poverty. Next is underdeveloped economy. Increase in prices of the items which are useful in the daily needs. Outdated social institutions, which is also coming from the previous decades of years back, whatever the situation is going on, whatever the technology used there, now also they are using the same technology, means that is called outdated social institutions. Now next comes to the deficiency of efficient enterprises, improper use of national resources, net national income, rural economy, lack of skilled labor, which we already see that human resource become a resource when the skill level is high, but here in the poverty we can see that lack of skill is there for the labor. Now next is low rate of the growth, lack of infrastructure and lack of the proper industrialization. Now we can see that anti-poverty measures by the government of India has launched several anti-poverty programs like Prime Minister Yojana 1993, Rural Employment Guarantee Programs 1995, Swarna Jayanti Gram Raj Yojana 1999 and Antyodaya Anna Yojana 2000, which are aimed at generating self-employment opportunities in rural areas. So let's come to the summary what we learned today in the poverty as a challenge. You have seen in this chapter that poverty has many dimensions. Normally, this is measured through the concept of poverty line. Through this concept, we analyzed main global and natural trends in poverty, but in recent years, analysis of poverty is become rich through a variety of new concepts like social exclusions. Similarly, this challenge is becoming bigger as scholars are bordering the concept into human poverty. Hope you all understand today's topic. Please share, like, comment and subscribe my channel, that is Soumya and Anvi's tutorial. Thank you. Have a nice time. Bye bye.